match then is a very special challenge match. It's a gauntlet challenge because one wrestler tonight thinks he can beat not one, not two, but three. In fact, he's put down a challenge, one individually. If he wins, another one comes in the ring. We could be here for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome our wrestlers for our special gauntlet challenge?
Thank you very much to the magnificent host of All-Star Wrestling South, that is Lee Bamber, an icon in his own right. And this man has decided to open up the challenge. The Lucian Phillips Gauntlet is now on tap. An open challenge gauntlet. Lucian Phillips has no idea who's going to face the beast of the Southeast, and rightfully so. Look at the size of this meaty specimen, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about an absolute leviathan of our sport. An unhinged, vicious street fun. No regard for human kindness. No regard for the human body, frankly.
This is the man who's thrown the challenge down to the dressing room. He is so confident. He's put the challenge down. He'll beat one, he'll beat two, he'll beat three. He doesn't care. Will you please welcome, if that's what you care to do, from Southampton, the unbreakable southpaw, Lucian Phillips.
Unbreakable southpaw is an understatement, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, should Lucian Phillips lose to the first challenger, it's all over.
Careful, Mr. Bamber, careful. I mean,
let's beat the first challenger.
a silver-tongued serpent indeed is Lee Bamber, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of things. Here comes the first challenger. Oh boy, is this a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. It's a debut at All-Star Wrestling South's main show here at Volume 5. What's that in the sky? It's Tommy Harrier, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tell you what, this is an exciting and promising young man. In his early 20s, Tommy Harrier only just making his way into the professional wrestling business, but already showing extreme promise, extreme capability.
One of the outstanding students from the All-Star South Training School. Will you welcome into action, Tommy Harrier?
Welcome to All-Star Wrestling South proper, Tommy Harrier, and welcome to what awaits you, the beast of the Southeast. And Lucian Phillips, I do believe he's ready to go. Lucian Phillips giving our magnificent MC and compare Lee Bamber quite the business, as per usual. For those of you unaware of what Lucian Phillips is all about, you might be about to find out. I certainly think that Tommy Harrier, despite his ability, might be slightly over his head here. And oh boy, goes for the shoulder block. Doesn't even shift the beast of the Southeast to just run it into a brick wall is what he's doing. But Tommy Harrier has a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. He does have some power in his locker. Ducks the clothesline. Running, flying shoulder tackle. Takes down Lucian Phillips. How about that from Tommy Harrier? Irish whip out of the corner. Lucian Phillips reverses, Tommy Harrier goes up and over, and now, oh man, look out. I think he was looking to pick him up. Oh, good God almighty. Knockout incoming. Left hook. Tommy Harrier, forget about it. Jesus, hellfire.
Tommy Harrier.
That was a lovely flying shoulder tackle, but that left hand right there. Man, there are professional boxers worldwide who wish they had a southpaw strike like that.
We have another competitor lining up and ready to go. Here he comes.
God forbid who's next on the list of victims. And here is a very exciting prospect, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody I'm very familiar with. Lucian Phillips has already knocked one man out. Here comes number 2 for the equation. The hot rod himself, Dangerous Dan Rodman, on his way to the ring. Extremely dangerous until it isn't dangerous. That lovely disposition of his. One of the most likeable people in all of professional wrestling. An incredibly positive mindset, as you can see. Very happy-go-lucky man. He's going to need every single bit of that because Lucian Phillips is not wasting any time here. Lee Bamber didn't even get a chance to, Jesus, hellfire, a vicious left short arm clothesline once again. by Lucian Phillips just dismantles poor Dan Robin, who looks to be taking him up for a power slam position. And Dan Robin now wriggles free. And Dan Robin now, a well-trained boxer in his own right, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, throwing lefts and rights, trying to create some sort of offense against Lucian Phillips. Roger C is getting a separation. Holy cow, you might have separated the man's jaw. Left hand, left hook, forget about it. And that's 2 for 2 for Lucian Phillips. Oh, Dan Rodman was showing a lot of fire, and just like that got cut short. First round knockout, baby.
In this special Gauntlet challenge, let's meet him.
Well, God forbid who possibly could be next lined up to face Lucian Phillips. And oh boy, here we go. Someone that Lucian Phillips already knows. Yes, indeed. The highlight of All-Star Wrestling South. The speed demon, Jimmy Swift, is on his way to the ring. Jimmy Swift, of course, paired with Ollie Blake last time out of Volume 4, faced Lucian Phillips and Benjamin Stone in a tag match. I was about to say, the one thing Jimmy Swift does have, he has studied the tape. He has been in a ring with Lucian Phillips before. Is that going to mean much? We don't know. But Jimmy Swift knows what awaits him. He may only be 5'2" and 140 pounds, but my God, there isn't a better athlete coming out of British professional wrestling right now than Jimmy Swift.
We're about to find out if we say Jimmy Swift is.
Oh boy, Lucian Phillips wants a word before he begins the third and final chapter of his Open Challenge Gauntlet. And it's been 2 for 2, and it's been 2 clean knockouts. I do believe that Lucian Phillips fancies his chances here. Jimmy Swift, understandably tentative. Well, that is just disrespectful is what that is. And Jimmy Swift being clearly disrespected here. Lucian Phillips doesn't believe Jimmy Swift is even worth his time. He was certainly worth his time when he gave him all he could handle at Volume 4. And oh my God, I'm not sure how wise an idea that was. Jimmy Swift just slapping some respect into Lucian Phillips. Oh boy, oh man, he is furious, and he just peels Jimmy Swift across the ring like a disregarded piece of trash. Oh boy, Lucian Phillips says, get up. I think he's going to crush poor Jimmy in the corner. Incoming. Oh man, Jimmy Swift able to get out of the way. I think Jimmy trying to work out where to go from it. Oh man, back elbow creates some separation. Jimmy Swift looking to give him the weave and bob. Beautiful moonsault over the top, ducks the clothesline, and now looking for a hurricane runner. Oh man, Lucian Phillips has him up. Jimmy looks to take him down, and oh no, Lucian Phillips puts the brakes off of that head scissor. Dear God Almighty, forget about it. You can count to 100. Lucian Phillips has completed it. How in God's name do you stop a left hand quite like Lucian Phillips? Unbreakable southpaw indeed. 1, 2, 3. It was 3 straight knockouts in record time, might I add. There was the third and final one. Good God. But Jimmy Swift might have a dislocated jaw after that. Vicious left hand struck him and knocked him clean out. You can see Jimmy Swift is in serious trouble on the canvas right now. Lucian Phillips has made it very clear he is sick and tired of waiting for an opportunity, and he took 3 of them here tonight.
It is to fight another day. That was a tough challenge. Let's hear it for Jimmy Swift, everyone.